Hello and welcome to another 5-minute webinar. I'm your host, Adam. Please be sure to tweet your questions and comments to hashtag 5minutes. Our presenter today is Mick Jolly. Mick, what is your big idea?
Well, Adam, my big idea is that you need ethics in the law enforcement community. And I would suggest that the vast majority of people that put on a uniform, that carry a badge, have incredible ethics. Occasionally, there are those examples that of individuals that don't. We've heard it said that every ship brings rats with good cargo. I know that's the case, but there's no place for rats or those lacking in ethics in law enforcement. Integrity is what matters the most because we're serving the public. The public is relying upon us to protect them, keep them safe, do the right thing, be an honest witness that's perhaps uninvolved other than our response, so we can help solve problems and not actually create new ones. Now, if you're looking for a career in law enforcement and you have the desire to go out and put on that uniform and do all those high-speed things, that's cool. But let's first make sure that you take a close look at yourself and say, do I have these other things? Have you ever been arrested? If you have, some of those things may be disqualifiers. I'm not talking about just minor traffic misdemeanors from 15, 20 years ago, but there are a number of things that may disqualify you from being able to have a career in law enforcement. So make sure if you're preparing for a career in law enforcement, don't do anything that you're going to get arrested for. That might be a good idea. Next, do you use drugs? Well, again, people are relying upon us to make good decisions and hold a standard of accountability. Well, we need to hold ourselves to that standard and higher. In other words, we can't have anything that's mind-altering. And here's a biggie. One of the things we talk about is that golden rule. You want to treat others as you want to be treated, and that'll come back to you. It'll come back to you in a positive way, or if you treat others poorly, it's going to come back to you in a negative way. Because part of that background check, aside from a polygraph where they may explore things that you haven't been arrested for, so make sure, again, don't get arrested. But there's also the side about your character. What are people going to say about you? Are they going to say, yes, that's somebody I would feel comfortable coming to my home? Yes, that's somebody I would feel comfortable pulling me off to the side of the road for perhaps a traffic violation and know that they're going to treat me respectfully. So if you follow that golden rule, you'll be ready for a career in law enforcement in most respects. If you struggle with any of these areas, don't apply. Work on those things first. There's no place for weaknesses when it comes to integrity and ethics. When it comes to a job in law enforcement, you're expected to represent the law and make sure you're serving and protecting the public. They deserve the very, very best. After all, it is the public that pays that bill. So, it's too important of a work. Next slide, please. We need only the very, very best individuals in a career in law enforcement. So if you want to do that right thing again, then consider serving in law enforcement. If you're that person that can maintain the law, definitely. Let's make sure to give you that opportunity to come out and serve. And again, be worthy of trust and confidence. If you're worthy of trust and confidence, that's going to carry you forward through all the tough things, tough decisions in life. Next slide, please. If there's any way that I can help you, if you've already got your ethics in order and you're looking for that career in law enforcement, feel free to reach out to me. I've assisted a number of folks to obtain employment in local as well as federal jobs. I've worked in both arenas, and so I understand how to navigate that a bit. You can reach me at rsu-global.com or simply give me a call at 360-319-3988, and happy to serve you. Thank you.
Excellent. Well, that's all we have for today. Again, please be sure to tweet your questions and comments to hashtag 5minutes. Mick, thank you again for joining us.
Thank you.